And welcome back to Neon Fastique. On this week's episode, an exclusive look at Star Ace's new Talos statue from the 1963 movie Jason and the Argonauts, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the chief pioneer of cinematic special effects, the legendary Ray Harryhausen. Now, if you're not familiar with the man himself, there's a good chance that you've already witnessed the incredible work of Ray Harryhausen, with such movies like Mysterious Island, Clash of the Titans, The Adventures of Sinbad, and of course Jason and the Argonauts, to name but a few. Ray Harryhausen pioneered stop-motion animation, creating Dynamation in the process, and has influenced many of today's top special effects artists such as Phil Tippett and Rick Baker. Even now, with the CGI special effects, the innovative work of Ray Harryhausen is still very present. So let's now glory at Star Ace's reinterpretation of one of the many Ray Harryhausen creations. Okay, so we'll take a look at the box first, and I think you will agree, wow, doesn't that look fantastic and lends itself to the aesthetic perfectly. And you also know that you're purchasing something very special. Now, as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it has the Ray Harryhausen 100 years anniversary gold logo motif, okay, and just above that, as you can see, it says it's 32 centimeters tall, which is not entirely true. Now, the reason I say this is Star Ace are giving you a choice. You can either order a standard statue or a deluxe version. So in this particular case, the deluxe version is the inclusion of a base, but it does affect the overall price, unfortunately. So the standard version, which you see before you, stands at just over 11 inches tall, but with the inclusion of that base takes it to just over 12 inches, hence the 32 centimeters. Okay. Now we'll just take a look at the side. So we do have a super vinyl serial number because these are in limited quantities. On the reverse we have the usual legal jargon that you're used to by now, but what I really do appreciate and I think is really nice is they included a short summary of the legend that is Ray Harryhausen, so I think that's a nice addition to this. Now, Star Ace are systematically going through the Ray Harryhausen back catalogue, but they're not the first company to do this. A company around 2002 called X Plus released a lot of Ray Harryhausen creations, but in a lot smaller scale. But it is interesting to note that X Plus is a sister company to Star Ace, so Star Ace are producing the statues that X Plus couldn't back in 2002. But anyway, enough of my rambling, let's take a look at Talos. And here he is, fresh out of the box. Just look at the amount of detail on this vinyl figure. This is amazing, and you'd swear blind that it was made from bronze, wouldn't you? Absolutely fantastic. Now, it does have a little bit of weight to it, but not as much as if it was made from bronze. And it is non-posable, but the detail, just look at the heel. That's how Jason destroys Talos in the movie, if you remember. They've even included that. This is fantastic. Now, the reason why Talos is in this pose is because it comes with an additional accessory. So let's take a look at that in some closer detail. Okay, so the first accessory is Jason's ship, the Argo. Okay, now as you can see, this is fairly well detailed for the scale, and they do include 2 extra oars in case you break any of these, because they are brittle. And it comes with the inclusion of the goddess deity there, which helps Jason on his quest. Now, I would guess that maybe is this double O scale for the size of the vessel. But in addition to that, we also have a splash. Now, if you look at the bottom, this does have a relief. So for those of you that ordered the deluxe version that comes with a base, this just slots right on. But you can use this without the base, obviously. And I'm going to put this together now so we can take a look at the statue in its entirety. And here we have the finished statue with all 3 components in place. Now, I think you can understand that this depicts that particular scene from the movie. Doesn't it look great? And the statue itself, absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, that was Talos from Star Ace Toys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting. Now, these are still readily available, but they won't be available for long as they are limited quantities. But anyway, thank you very much for your time for watching. Thank you again for all those of you that have subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. But as always, look after yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.
Oh, I got a live one here.